And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen, Pena!
You ready? You ready? Do it.
All right, so here's the UFC Bantamweight Champion, Julianna Pena, as we get ready for round 1. Now she's got the target on her back. Certainly as the underdog, she emerged, she vanquished the Lioness Amanda Nunes, and now, with a total new lease on life, personally and professionally, she's going to try to prove that she is still the best in the world. Certainly, she was able to submit Amanda Nunes. She believes she will be able to have a grappling advantage tonight. And her prediction midweek, as humbly as she could put it, submission in round 2.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Holm getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Holm gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. She missed with that jab. All right, so with immediacy, the jiu-jitsu fighter closes the distance and gets her to the clinch. This is exactly where the kickboxer did not want to be earlier in this fight.
No, she wanted space, she wanted distance, she wanted it to be clean. This clinch position is anything but clean. And right now, she is exactly where she needs to be.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, so a takedown attempt by her here, DC, but she's unable to get the fight to the ground.
She was not able to secure the takedown, but she has to disguise it a little bit better if she's going to take down the fighter as well first as her opponent. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
She's unable to connect with the left hook. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, she's going head hunting, but it's working. Great combination. Oh, man, she landed a hell of a front kick there.
That's a great Muay Thai technique. When your opponent's trying to charge you, you land that kick to try to back him up and get your space exactly where you need it.
Again, shoots for a takedown, not there once again.
Punch over the top.
Oh, hook to the head by Pena.
More strikes to the head.
Shot is blocked there by Holly Holm. 35 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Pena's in half guard. 2 minutes to go.
She's stepping over the mount here.
All right, side control for her now. And you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she's passing.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
It's tight.
Well, looked pretty tight, but she gives up on the submission now.
She had it tight. She had it very tight, but she could feel it slipping. So she recognized maybe I should stay in the dominant position opposed to ending up in a bad position.
Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
Side control. Nicely done. Oh, Pena's in half guard now. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
Leg kick checked by Pena. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Big double leg double change.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
All right, here, final seconds of round one.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Oh, Pena's going for a choke here. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's going to continue to target it. We'll see what they can do with these 60 seconds.
There's nothing better than seeing the damage on your opponent's face. And if she couldn't defend before, she's going to have to be real good on the defensive side this time, because now her opponent would be even more aggressive seeing the damage on her face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
She looks very clean tonight. Great puncher.
Oh, look at that combination. I got two words for you, champ. Head trauma.
Head trauma, which can be fought by head movement. Young lady, move your head. Move your head. You want your parents to recognize you by the time this fight is done.
Trying to go for the single leg takedown. Doesn't get it. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Nice straight punch for her there. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking team.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking, and to this point, she has proven exactly that.
Oh, Pena's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Right hand over the top. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
She's staying busy here, connecting with those punches. Throws the teep. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that one, don't you? You love that jab.
All right, so there she goes, taking the fight to the ground yet again. She looked you right in your eye at our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said, I'm going to be able to take her down at will, and largely that's how it's played out. She
said we were going to be impressed, and to this point, I really have been. She has done a great job of mixing up the takedowns, mixing up the attempts, and getting the fight exactly where she wants it.
All right, so now blood is a factor. That ground strike opened her up. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Ooh, she's setting up her arm bar now.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survives.
All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
Oh, she works the body as well as anyone. Just missing on the high kick there. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh at all. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking. And, oh, sneaky there. The angle kick is good. She's got side control now. Maybe.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Seconds winding down in round two. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Man, it looks like you can slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. Holm gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. Pena's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, Superman punch. Level change, and there's the ensuing takedown. Beautifully done. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction business, but I think we're going to see another takedown attempt here soon.
Oh, absolutely. You see it playing its...
Pena gets the double leg takedown now. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. She's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Pena. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Oh, and she's back up again. All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down from the mouth, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted, I hope to never be full mounted, and this young lady now finds herself
attempting a choke now. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
Pressure on this choke, John.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, on paper, she had a decided grappling advantage coming in, and whether it comes to the takedowns, the ground control, that is exactly how it has played out tonight.
She's doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job of getting the fight exactly where she needs it to be. Not many people can dominate an opponent in the way that she has to this point.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, Pena's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, great block there. Pena going for the body, missed with that kick. Ooh, Superman punch lands. Well, Holm's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Big punch to the body.
1 minute now to go in our third and final round. Snapped off the jab nicely there.
Good jab.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now a little space between the two fighters. Just misses there with the left. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out. Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that. Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection.
Holm's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. An incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the judges' scorecards. Tremendous back-and-forth affair tonight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen, Pena.
All right, so she gets it done by split decision. We sort of thought that's what we were headed for, that the judges would be split in their opinion. Your thoughts on the decision?
Well, you saw the fight build. You saw the fight build. You saw the ebbs and flow of the fight, and you didn't know who was winning. And when that happens, a lot of times, you don't know who's getting the decision, but it's so much worse for the two fighters. Because when they go to the middle and when the ref grabs both of their hands, nothing's more nerve-wracking than standing there waiting for that judgment.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Norma, the Immortal Dumont. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Macy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight? Lands a solid kick right there.
Well, you said off the top she can do it all, mixes in the takedown here early and some early adversity on the other side for the kickbacks.
Well, that's part of what makes her so special is that she's so well-rounded. She can show you the hands and the kicks, make you get a bit comfortable, and then she level changes. Then she puts you on your back in the middle of the octagon. She got that leg kick off quick.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Oh, and there's another leg kick, just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fight.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Nice straight right lands. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Nice kick there by Dumont. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her. She connects with the jab. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Back and forth we go. Body shot there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, nice job by her to land the straight punch yet again. You know she's got the reach advantage, and she is making sure it counts in this matchup tonight. Straight punch is good.
Body kick lands.
Nice jab by Chiasson. Trying to kick the leg out. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, she landed a flush knee to the body there, DC. She's the taller fighter in this equation, and that certainly helped her cause there. Norma Dumont gets caught by that straight punch there.
Another good stick to the head.
And there's that elbow blocked by Norma Dumont. Looked like that body kick got home. All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Oh, nice straight there by Dumont. Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her.
Try to establish that jab. Well, we told you about that hook. There it is. Big shots being landed on both sides here. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Finish, 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
Round two straight ahead.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
All right, so a huge round for her there, DC, as we get you some of the highlights. A lot of good leg kicking going on there.
She controlled the fight with her leg kicks. I mean, It's hard to remember a time that someone was so dominant with this type of leg kicking action, with these many leg kicks. She did it in the highest level in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Gets the inside leg kick to land there.
That leg's gonna be beat up. It's already getting beat up bad.
Working off the jab, it's good.
She blocked that punch. Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Straight right is there. Dumont gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed. Well, that's her best strike, that hook, and she's able to land it yet again here.
She lands it once again. She tells you what she's gonna do. You gotta be able to stop her. Most can't, and once again, she finds herself in front and mostly behind that hook.
Do not back up. Let's go.
Heavy body kick lands.
Right hand's coming.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, you saw us reference that reach advantage off the top, and she certainly made good use of it there in landing that punch. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Oh, man.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Man, shades of Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier, Magomed Ankalaev dealing with it against Jan Blachowicz. I'm not sure she can take one more calf kick and stay in this fight.
No, she has got to do something different. She is starting to get her legs beat to the point that the fight's going to get stopped. I mean, I really don't know what to say here.
Back and forth we go. Dumont's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Nice 1-2 there. 90 seconds to go in the round.
Let's open up that cut more now.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Chiasson's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Dumont gets caught by the straight punch. Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled with this effort tonight.
They're going to be fired up. They have to be so excited to watch everything that they saw in the gym during training camp come together and be put on display inside the octagon.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Nice eyes on the defensive side.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so two pretty good previous rounds. Now another round is underway. Your thoughts on what we might see here over these 5 minutes?
That one of these young ladies will really start to try and drive the point home that she is the better fighter.
Dumont's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effects.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Head strikes. Chiasson going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
A strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're two more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Used every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
Well, her team could throw in the towel at this point. She's hopping on one leg. Her calf is unrecognizable. That's been the story of the fight.
John, she's defeated. You can tell that she's defeated in her body. Oh! That leg kick hurt.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration, but she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, going for the takedown here. 2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Nice right hand.
Oh, she ate another calf kick there. I'm not even sure she has the ability to check at this point.
She doesn't even have the ability. She's lost. Right now, she has been thoroughly confused by how her opponent is landing this kick over and over again. Unbelievable.
Pretty good straight punch there by Dumont. Wow, what a head kick. Chiasson's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. trying to hammer that lead leg. Under a minute to go here in our third and final round.
Beautiful punch lands.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Back and forth we go, one of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a full boot, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart to determine who wins this fight.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Macy Chiasson!
All right, so no surprise as the judges' scorecards are rendered and ultimately read there by Bruce Buffer. Just a tremendous performance for her here tonight as she mixed it up over arguably the best kickboxer in this division.
You can be the best kickboxer, but you got to be able to do everything. And she showed that there are levels and that you have to have every skill. If you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed. And tonight, she was overwhelmed by the more well-rounded fighter who fought a beautiful fight.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexis Davis! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's Amanda Nunes back for more. She can mix it up with any bantamweight in the world, but believes she has some striking advantages in this particular matchup here tonight that she can take advantage of. Let's see if Nunes follows up on those fight week words and puts them into action tonight. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Nunes. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. As she misses with the left punch there. Nunes is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. A nice punch there. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Nunes. Oh, pretty good series of punches by her there. She certainly has found the range early tonight.
She can box with anybody in the world, and she's showing that tonight.
Davis gets hit with a kick. Trying to kick the leg out.
You need to work.
Beautiful straight punch there by Davis. So 31 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. All right, so Nunes is back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Alexis Davis. All right, into full guard here. Nunes is trying to get a triangle submission here.
It's tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Push, get free.
90 seconds to go.
Oh, right to the mount.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Nunes? Leg kick. 1 minute to go in the round. Nunes going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
We can win this round. I need you to get
Push kick there to the body. All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back, loaded up again.
Oh, beautiful sequence by her there. Gets her opponent thinking about the hands, changes levels, and puts her on her rear end.
Go high and low. You gotta mix it up. Trick your opponent. She did that beautifully right now.
Oh, she's got that core locked in tight now. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
The rear naked choke is her calling card. She's got the arm under the neck now. She's got a high.
Oh, shaved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round.
Keep on that pressure. You're winning on the judges' card, but we want to get that submission victory.
All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Remarkably, after that sequence there on the ground, DC, talk us through it.
We thought the fight was over. We thought it was done. It looked so tight. It looked like she was beat, but she was able to relax, really take a breath, find a way out of such a very dangerous situation. She should be very proud, but do not find herself back in it again.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. She slips that left hand there. Oh, Nunes jabs. Double jab there by Nunes. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. All right, so she goes for the double leg takedown here, DC, and she is able to secure it. Beautifully done there.
Beautifully done. Great timing.
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Still holding on to this submission.
Fighting hard for the sub. Oh, nice.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Davis. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under her neck to finish the fight with a choke. Oh, right into mount.
Making all these shots count. Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Nunes. Side control now. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking routine.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
One out as she blocks the kick. Takedown attempt starting to pile up. 2 minutes to go in the round. Nice 1-2 there from Amanda Nunes. The boxing really looks sharp to her.
It looks sharp, man. She trains down at American Top Team, one of the best MMA teams in all of fighting. And right now you see that they've got her locked in and on point.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Another big takedown.
Oh, great reversal to top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Nunes. With conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Oh, crowd pops as she reverses position.
And now she's in mount.
Davis is looking to lock up an armbar here.
Now it's tight. There it is.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Davis getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Final seconds. Davis is back into full guard. While she's got the head trapped here, might be trying to set up a guillotine choke. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round.
Let's defend the takedowns and let's not put ourselves...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, nice.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off.
Leg kick lands.
Oh, another nice leg kick. She continues to chop away. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Alexis Davis.
Oh, nice.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Nunes. Solid takedown right there. Well, without even looking at those stats, bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Davis is back in full mount.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, she bails on the sub. Well, her grappling has been very strong thus far. I mean, she's putting it all together like this. Takedowns, ground control. I'm not sure there's a woman in this division that can hang.
Not many people can hang with what she's trying to do. She's so good at controlling when she gets this takedown, and that's on full display right now.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
All right, huge pop from the crowd as she gets back to her feet. Gotta think she's gonna go for it here.
You knew that she had to be standing if she wanted a chance to win this fight. She has got to find a finish. She's got to go out on her shield here.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's gonna be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Oh, she's gotta do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying, her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
We passed the midway point of the third and final round. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Nice. Nicely done. Obvious redness now on the left side of her body, courtesy of those body kicks.
Really nice job blocking that shot. Mixing up the target, attacking the body.
Nice kick to the body. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nunes. In full guard now. All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar.
Ooh, she's got it tight. Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. All right, full guard here if you're the ball. Nunes has got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Final 10 seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Alexis Davis.
All right, Buff, thank you very much, and I think my 9-year-old daughter would have scored it the same way. Pretty easy fight to score for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. The kickboxer just didn't have anything resembling an answer tonight.
She had no answer for her opponent. She was stuck. She could not find her way out of the spider's web. She loses a decision. But grapplers generally will beat the kickboxer, and tonight, that's exactly what happened.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ronda Rousey!
You ready? You ready?
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Oh, now gets an under.
Oh!
Judo toss, made it look easy.
In the half guard. Beautiful transition. And there you go, again, half guard. Nice pass. She's stepping over the mount here.
Rousey's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh yeah, she's got it deep.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Rousey getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound up, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Rousey. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Ooh, she could get the submission here.
That was a slick transition. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage. Oh!
Gotta keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Gotta look for the finish.
Oh! Big right hand there. staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Takedown defense is there. Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it. Oh, that one landed, yep.
The takedown is not there.
That one is thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Nice level change.
All right, full guard now, DC, and just because, well, Rousey's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Arms in deep.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Holding the position, still might be able to get a submission here. Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
Oh, she got out!
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Final seconds here. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Okay? I don't want you to lose faith in that submission. I want you to go back and do the same thing and go out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two. Rousey gets hit and flushed with that overhand.
Great punch. Nice body shot.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar top. Rips the body there.
Oh, good entry.
Right into side control.
That was nice.
All right, she's into full guard here, DC. Well, Rousey's trying for a submission here. Ooh, arms in tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape?
Great job landing from the top position.
She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Oh, straight punch. Just missed on the front kick there.
Oh, nice.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters. Huge knee land.
While she continues to... Oh, outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick. There's a lot that goes into it. For her to executed in a fight, amazing. Oh, into the mount.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, looks like she's got the sub locked in, champ.
She's advancing. It's almost in.
Oh, looks tough to me. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in submission defense. Great defense from her back.
Right into side control. Rousey's back to the side control now.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude. Oh, good defense, yes. Nice transition.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative. Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove.
Well, she's landing that jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point.
Rousey's in half guard.
Nice defense.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it. She's nasty on the ground, and now she's cut her, and it looks like it excites her.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back, even though it was very difficult. She finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Big overhand right.
Another strike to the head lands.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now.
Massive knee lands from the side flinch.
Just misses with a left hook there. Well, seemingly even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taking... Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find a kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Rousey gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Ooh, another shot to the head. Huge knee lands from close. She's got the single collar tie.
Nice punch there by Ronda Rousey. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have...
Oh, my goodness! Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. Big right hand. So she's holding on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Well, not just a high output fight to this point. Trying for a submission now. Rousey gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
Well, Rousey's got the full mount. Oh, she's setting up another submission. Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now. Oh, man, that was slick. Nice.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where.
Oh, looks like she's got the arm. This could be trouble.
She's got it tight.
All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision, and you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission.
Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active with her head movement, or this cut is going to keep being the target and is going to keep advancing. Oh!
Well, she is clearly going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there, DC. Got to think she's got to go balls to the wall for submissions now.
She's got to go crazy. All the...
Short uppercut in the clinch by Rousey. Under a minute now to go in the fight. Nice jab. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Well, she's able to get... That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
What a fight! What a fight!
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kayla Chiasson.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been, because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.